If the journey of man isn't to transcend the animal man, if the journey of man isn't to improve himself, to evolve himself, to develop himself, and, to a degree, to conquer himself, then what is the purpose of human life? I'm going to say it again. If the journey of man isn't to transcend the animal man, the lower three chakras, dick-driven animal, into a higher level of consciousness and existence, to transcend beliefs into knowledge and gnosis, if the journey of man isn't to know thyself, conquer thyself, then what is the purpose of even existing here? And if man is to evolve, man has to acquire knowledge. And if man is to acquire knowledge, man must put in the time. And if man is to put in the time, man must care and be motivated from within to do such things. And for that to happen, man must understand the nature of the purpose of his existence. It's the only way to transcend being human. It's the only way to transcend the proverbial matrix. You are a being of free will that has the capacity to induce your own evolutionary journey. And the forces that exist in and outside of this reality will ensure that along your journey, you have no shortage of tests and things to, well, allow you to hone those skills of discernment, allow you to hone those skills of self-control, self-discipline. So look at the animal man. Now consider what the people that run this world know about the human beings and all of their weaknesses and vulnerabilities, from the carnal to the primal to the sexual to the mental and the beliefs and the perception-based stuff, to the emotional, to the psychological, to the spiritual. Humans, if you expect to experience life in this world, you're going to have to do a lot of work along the journey of your life. Sometimes it's going to be hard work. Most of the time, it's going to be hard work. And if you're unconscious, while you're going through the journey of life, you're going to be bounced around in this fucking reality like a pinball, to such a large degree for most people. The evil seems to get a pass in this world because when you look at what children suffer upon this earth, all of a sudden it starts to make things a little different. Wait a minute, that changes the entire dynamic of this whole lessons in school and evolving and all that stuff. Well, if they don't want you to evolve, they're certainly going to start to traumatize you from childhood in whatever ways they can to ensure that mentally, emotionally, and psychologically you'll be stuck in that little pit of trauma and damage and never evolve much, if at all, beyond that experience, that level of consciousness and the existence that unfolds for you because of that. So if what I've said is true, that the journey of man is to transcend, to evolve, to grow, these types of things, well, look at the forces that are here that completely oppose any of us doing that, let alone the whole of the human body. The proverbial evolutionary leap in consciousness